Now, Jimmy Butler just went down with a season-ending ACL tear. Terrible for the Warriors since he's making around $56 million a year. And this was the last year of his deal, but in general, this hurts so much because unless they do end up making a trade, sending maybe Kuminga somewhere finally, they really have no chance of making playoffs anymore. Now, in general, a lot of people have been saying Jimmy has been pretty bad this year. But if you look at the stats, like 26 and 5, that's like that's above his average on career. Obviously, you don't really count the first 2 years because the player's just starting off and not getting very many minutes. But in general, that's like decently close to almost every year he does. Obviously, like, and even like the blocks aren't there, but the blocks are never really there. Steals are kind of lower than usual, definitely lower than usual, but again, he's old. In general, he's been playing pretty well. So I've been seeing these trades, and everyone's talking about Warriors getting MPJ, and that would be good for them, but the money doesn't really match. And especially with Jimmy out, seeing that they might go for DeMar actually is the correct answer, I would think. Because DeMar is on 3 million more than Kuminga. So either you can straight swap them with some other stuff or add like one player. So they don't have to change up their core very much, barely give up any draft capital because DeMar is old. He's playing well, but he is old and Kuminga is young. So in general, I think a straight swap would be decent for both teams. Like the Kings are bad always. So having a younger guy like Kuminga to kind of become their new star, I think could really help the team in general. So them going for DeMar, I don't hate at all. Another clutch guy. Um, it would hurt the spacing a little bit, but even Jimmy Butler wasn't a great 3-point shooter, so and DeMar's a better mid-range shooter, so in general it helps. I don't hate that at all. Coming up here, I did see this would be the trade for MPJ. And again, I don't hate it. Obviously, the Nets get a lot out of MPJ, like so much. So, like, yeah, if I'm the Nets, I take it immediately. But in general, that's a lot to give up just for MPJ to be on 2 years. Because I'll be honest, MPJ is not a championship deciding guy. At this point, especially with Butler out, I think going for MPJ makes no sense anymore since he wouldn't make them a championship contender. He's making more money than DeMar, but he's making so much money for the next 2 years, like this year and the next one, especially the next one's going to be 40 mil. So if Curry wants to run it back, it's harder in free agency. Jimmy does have one more year on his deal, so the money being on their books doesn't help. But if they really want to, MPJ and Jimmy is a lot of money for just two guys, and then make the full push next year. But in general, they need to trade Kuminga. Kuminga isn't even playing games at this point. Like, they're just not playing him for no reason other than they don't like him. They don't like him, and he doesn't work for the team. So get something out of him. You gotta trade him sooner than later because at some point teams are like, well, I haven't seen this guy play in a year, so I'm not gonna trade away a valuable piece when he has a lot of potential. He's a damn good player, damn good younger guy. So I still think the DeMar is better for the Warriors in general. But we'll have to see how it turns out. Prayers for Jimmy. I hope he comes back good because that was terrible. It wasn't even like that much of a contact injury. It just he fell wrong or he stepped wrong and it just tore. It's terrible to see that stuff. But again, hopefully he comes back healthy. If they get DeMar, they'll make a push for the playoffs this year. I don't see them getting out of the first round. Obviously, you can never count Steph out, but I don't trust that those two would get past anyone in the West. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. See y'all next time.